Welcome back to Factful Journey Podcast. If today feels heavy, if your goals feel far away, if you sometimes feel stuck while others seem to be flying ahead, then this episode is exactly for you. Today, we are going to learn something powerful, the eagle mindset to win in life. But wait, you may have heard many motivational talks about eagles before. Many channels repeat the same ideas. So today, I won't give you repeated lessons. Instead, I'll tell you a story, a real lifestyle story, and through that story, we'll discover a mindset that can truly change how you live and think. So relax, listen carefully, because this story might feel like your own life. In a small town lived a boy named Arjun. Arjun was intelligent, hardworking, and kind, but he had one problem: he was afraid to try. Every time an opportunity came, his mind filled with questions. What if I fail? What if people laugh? What if I lose everything? So instead of flying, he stayed safe. One day, Arjun visited his grandfather, who lived near mountains. Early morning, his grandfather woke him up and took him to a hilltop. The sun was rising, and high in the sky, an eagle was flying alone. No fear, no hesitation, just powerful, calm flight. His grandfather asked, "Do you know why the eagle flies alone?" Arjun said, "Because it is strong?" His grandfather smiled and said, "No, because it trusts its wings." His grandfather explained that an eagle does not wait for perfect weather. Storms come, winds hit hard, but instead of hiding, the eagle uses the storm wind to rise even higher. While other birds hide in trees, the eagle flies above the storm. Then his grandfather said something Arjun never forgot. Life's storms come to everyone. Winners use storms to rise. Others use storms as excuses. Think about your own life. When problems come, what do? We complain, we delay, we blame luck, people, and situations. But what if problems are actually pushing us upward? What if struggle is training? The eagle mindset says, storms are not enemies. They are elevators. His grandfather continued the story. At around 40 years of age, an eagle faces a painful choice. Its beak becomes weak, claws become dull, and feathers become heavy. It becomes difficult to hunt or fly. At this moment, the eagle has two choices: slowly die or go through painful transformation. So the eagle flies to a mountain. It breaks its own beak against rocks, waits for a new one to grow, then pulls out old claws, then removes heavy feathers. For months, it suffers. But after transformation, it lives powerfully again for many more years. His grandfather looked at Arjun and said, "Most people choose comfort. Eagles choose transformation." A few years later, Arjun finished college. He got a safe job, but his dream was to build something of his own. Still, fear controlled him. Until one day his company downsized and he lost his job. He felt broken. But then he remembered the eagle, the storm, and the transformation. So instead of panicking, Arjun decided, "This storm will lift me." He started learning new skills, failed multiple times, and faced rejection, but slowly, opportunities appeared. Years later, he became successful in his field, not because life was easy, but because he learned to think like an eagle. Let's now break down the eagle mindset into simple principles you can use today. First, fly above noise. Crows make noise, eagles stay silent and focused. People will criticize you, but remember, noise comes from ground level, vision comes from height. Focus on goals, not opinions. Second, choose growth over comfort. Comfort zones feel safe, but nothing grows there. Every successful person once chose discomfort. Learning feels uncomfortable, starting feels scary, and trying feels risky, but staying stuck is riskier. Third, stay alone when needed. Eagles don't move in crowds. Sometimes, growth requires distance from negativity, distractions, and people who drain your energy. Lonely moments build strong minds. Fourth, face the storm. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Every challenge carries hidden training. Fifth, renew yourself regularly. Skills expire and knowledge becomes outdated. Your mindset must keep evolving. Read, learn, and adapt. Transformation is not one time. It is lifelong. Let me give you a relatable example. Imagine two friends. Both start careers at the same time. One stays comfortable, avoids risks, and stays average. The other keeps learning, tries new things, and changes industries when needed. 10 years later, who grows more? The one who changed. Life rewards adaptability. Eagles survive because they evolve. Here's something many motivational videos won't tell you. Winning is not always exciting. Sometimes winning looks like waking up when tired, working when unmotivated, trying again after rejection, and believing when results are invisible. Eagle mindset is not motivation, it is discipline. Pause and ask yourself today, am I avoiding storms or rising through them? Am I afraid to change? Am I choosing comfort over growth? Do I trust my wings? Your future depends on these answers. Years later, Arjun became successful. Someone once asked him, "What changed your life?" He smiled and said, "One morning on a hill, watching an eagle taught me that fear is not my cage." My thoughts were, and today, I ask you, what is stopping you? Fear? Or your decision to stay grounded? Remember this, you were not born to live small. You were not born just to survive. You were born to rise. Storms will come, people will doubt, and situations will challenge, but if you trust your wings, you will rise above everything. Thank you for listening to Factful Journey Podcast. If this message touched your heart, share this episode with someone who needs courage today. And remember, don't just live, rise. See you in the next episode. This is Factful Journey Podcast, signing off.